today is going to be a good day to fish for big bluegill, This time of the year, and I've done this before, after the water turns over, a lot of these big fish, especially bluegill, will stay up in the upper part of the water column. So we're going to go catch some big bluegill today. We're going to target them, but we're going to do it in an old-fashioned type way. Now, I've used this bait before on this channel. It's called a trout magnet. And they've been around for years and years and years. I'm so confident in them. I've got a big bag right here full of all different colors. It don't look like there's that many baits in there, but believe me, there's a lot of baits in there because I like to buy them in these packs like this. Now, when it comes to using this bait right here, when it comes to catching crappie or big bluegill, this dog's aggravating me. He's right up under the tripod, folks. I like to use a black and chartreuse color. Now this color right here is called Bumblebee, and it's always been a productive color for me when it comes to big bluegill and crappie. Now, right now these fish, they're doing the same thing in the Tennessee River, by the way. They're up in the upper part of the water column because the water just has turned over. I believe it's been about a week or so and it's completed its turnover. So this happens every year. These fish will come up near the surface and they'll feed on any kind of bugs that's falling in the fall out of these trees blowing. We have a lot of wind here in Tennessee Valley, and it blows a lot of insects into the water, and you'll see them coming up, big bluegill. Pop, pop, pop. It's a sight to behold. And when this happens, I like to fish real shallow by using a little bitty cork like that, or floater, and little baits like this right here. Now this is a 1/100th of an ounce jig head with a size 10 hook in it. Now I'm using 2-pound test line on this outfit right here. 2-pound test monofilament line, 1,000 size Daiwa reel, and a real limber rod. It's 6 feet long. It's a actually it's a falcon rod, real limber. Got the right tip action. I don't usually tie a loop knot 2-pound test line, but sometimes I'll do it. I'll do it especially when these bluegill are doing what they're doing right now. And that's to give it that seesaw type action or movement under this cork. Okay. What attracts the fish when they're up on the upper part of the water column like that or near the surface is by this little bitty float hitting the top of the water. They'll hear that, they'll come to it, and then all of a sudden you see that little jig falling down real slow. And that's why I like to use that real light little bitty jig head, because this bait will fall real slow. So that's the reason and purpose of the way I have it rigged up. Now there's a lot of different ways you could catch these fish, and right now would be an excellent time to catch them with a fly rod. Oh, a lot of different ways. But when it comes to a finesseful type bait, an old-timey bait, this trout magnet right here is hard to beat. So come with me and let's see what we can do. Let's see what me and old Thacker Jacker can do. I know. You know, folks, old man Thacker's 2 years older than the Tennessee River. And today we're going to catch some big old bluegill here at this big old pond. It's almost a lake. All right, folks, we got our boat together. This thing's a little bit dirty, but it don't matter. It ain't been used. Look, it's got spider webs, but it don't matter. The main thing is it floats, and me and old man Thacker's going to catch them. Look here, what a big old pretty. almost a lake. And there's supposed to be some darn good ones in here. So I'll show you, like I said, what we're going to be fishing with. This is just a little 2-man boat. We're going to go ahead and slide it in. Right here. What it caught, I get it. There we go. It reminds me of them old swamps in Florida. A little bit. All right. Yeah, but I don't want you to get your feet wet.
It ain't gonna matter.
Okay. All right. Let me get on in here then.
Just got in for put the seats. Put that all the way back.
Well, I tell you what, I believe I can push this off with this paddle. Come on in here. I'm gonna try that. Yeah. There you go. Don't get your feet wet. Well, we're gonna make it. We're the tough generation right here. Let me sit right. Hold on, we'll get it. Is it moving? Yeah. Boy, that water's clear. Yeah. God. Woo, we made it. That water, look how clear that water is, folks. That's clear. Let's get on out in here. Yeah, look how clear, look at that paddle. Look at that paddle. Look at that. Let's try this up here. This seat's squeaking every time I move. It sounds just like a poop. It needs oiling. Look at this spider on me. Knock that thing. Get off me, spider. Maybe it ain't a brown recluse. Look at there, what a fish. That's a good one.
Got a beautiful color.
He does.
Mama Sue would eat him, wouldn't she?
Gosh, yeah. Yeah. Look here. Golly, this might be one like Steve just caught. I believe it is. This one right here is doing some pulling now. They can out-pull a crappie. They ain't no doubt about it. When they get this big, look here. Looky here. They hard pulling rascal. Yeah, that's a big one. And there's one following him right there too.
Trying to get that baby.
Now this is a big old gill right here. Golly, man, oh man, I hate to pick him up with that 2-pound line. These is giants, folks. They ain't no doubt about it. These are absolute giants. Yeah, that's what happened to me a while ago. What a big fish. Look at that. I can't even, look here, folks. I can barely hold him to get him off. Oh, that's what you're talking about. When you got these secluded lakes and ponds that nobody fishes much, if any, this is the kind of quality of fish that lives in them right here. And that's what's wrong with a lot of our fisheries, is that they're overfished and you're not catching the quality of fish that you could. But there you go.
Drag going right off the bat.
You got him, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
Is he pulling?
Headed towards the middle.
Now, is he a big one or a little old bitty?
He's a good one.
Fart sniffer.
No, there ain't any of them in here. Bass to eat all them.
There's another big one. Yeah. Let me see that. Golly. That is a fish right there.
Emerson.
Yeah.
Emerson biggins.
We're gonna have to turn around. There's a lot of fish right there in that one spot. Seems like. I'll make a cast right here just to see.
Uh-oh. You eat my grub.
I believe we're leaving them. Anything with a little black. Black is just a dynamite color when it comes to these fish. In the fall, I've noticed that in the fall.
This looks to be a lot harder right here. But they don't have a name.
Golly. Now that might have been a bass, but I don't know about that. Let me lay that right here. I believe that was a big old gill coming up to the top of the water, folks. Let's see what we got right here. Look, he's done on it. Oh my goodness. That was probably a bass. I'm gonna throw it again though. I think it was a big old gill.
I'm gonna wear mine out and let it dry better this time.
Yeah, that's a bluegill. Got him. There's some little bugs on top of the water. They're little old bitty white. There's a name for them and I forgot. We got another big one right here. And they're coming up to the top of the water and they're eating them, folks. I hate to be catching these while you haven't let that jig dry like that.
Well, it'll be all right.
Okay. Oh, God.
You won't lose your pole.
Oh, I might. Even the smaller ones are big ones.
You don't have to go swimming to get you.
Feel at it. Feel of him on that little old light outfit.
Yeah, you got a little lighter.
Little bit lighter. Look here, folks. Golly. Man, oh, man. Oh.
Pretty fish.
Now, that's how we do here in the South. That's how we do here in the South, ain't it?
Yes,
Just
sir.
like that right there.
Yeah, we'll catch them.
We'll catch them.
Yeah. On a cloudy day or sunny. If you with somebody or by yourself.
Now, if we come back in here, can we take some home to eat?
You sure can. Throw them in the bottom of this boat if you want to.
No, we'll come back. We'll come back.
We'll clean them?
Yeah, she'll clean them. We'll bring us a thump net next time. And no, she won't clean them, but she'll cook them. I do the cleaning. She don't do that. I wish she did, though. Yeah, them's hard to come by. They're around, though. Somebody's calling you, old man Thacker.
Ah, they want me to upgrade my Medicare.
Oh, okay. Just twitching for a big old bullgill is what we're doing right here. Twitch. Let it stop. Most of the time when you let that when that float stops, that's when he'll hit it. You'll see that float, folks. It'll thump like that and then go down like a crappie. Not much difference, except for they fight a whole lot harder than a crappie.
I think it's a lot faster than a crappie. Yeah.
They do, a little bit quicker. Did you miss him? Oh, let me help you catch him. That's another thing. See, we're not fishing very deep at all because this is shallow. When you're twitching like that, that jig gets out from under the float, of course, 6-8 inches. And when you stop that float, folks, well, I think they hear that float hit and it attracts them. I've always thought that when you're using these little floats, especially in this clear water, it just attracts them. They think it's a big bug hitting the top of the water because they're feeding on top right now. Every once in a while you'll see one come up and get a bug. I'm gonna stop a boat just so I can barely reach where he. See, I know where he's, and then no. You can, because yours is a weighted floater, so it don't matter. Look, there went up. Did you see that? They're out in here. They just scattered. They're hitting them little, see them little. Get him. He's on there. Get him. You got that.
Sockeye. Sakalay.
That's a shellcracker. Yeah. They're, yeah.
Roasting pan, ain't it?
Yeah, they're big. Look at there, what a fish. I tell you, we're not catching just a whole lot. Hold that thing up there. Look at that. He is big as a tilapia in Florida. I used to catch him when I was a kid. He's big as a tilapia.
Two of them make a meal, wouldn't it?
It would.
If you was real hungry.
Now, look here. I got one too. I got one too right there. I don't think he's as big as you can't never tell. Let's take a look at that. If you'll get him unhooked.
I'm having a little trouble.
All right, let me fight this one right here. That's a good one right there. Let him go. Now that's the filleted size right there. I got a shellcracker. And he's the smallest one we've caught.
Keep them little ones caught out of my way.
Yeah. And to be honest with y'all, that's a big one. But not for this pond, it ain't. Throw in there, Thacker. They fish in there. Two of them come up to the top.
See if I can entice one of them 2-pounders.
Yeah. Look here.
He hit your floater and then he got your bait.
Yeah, got him. I mean, I got him. This is a big one too. Good gracious. Look at that. My. I've been meaning to retie my knot, but I ain't done it yet. God.
Yeah.
Looks like a big old slab crappie coming up to the top. Yep. Look at here, folks. Look, oh my goodness, that fish is heavy. That's a heavy son of a gun.
Well, that might be a female.
It could be, probably is. You're right, that is a female when they're that light colored like that. Wow, let's let her go. Go on back. I'm gonna buy me one of these boats right here. Seriously. There's a lot of places I know that I could get into. With a boat. You got him? Yeah, you got him. Let me reel that in, will you?
Here in just a little bit.
That's another big one, folks. Let me see that thing. Let's hold it up here. Yeah, I want y'all to look. That is a Tennessee. That's a Tennessee Valley. Big old gill right there. We got some telemarketers aggravating the heck out of old man Thacker. He's got one of them flip phones. Let's see your phone. He's got one of them old-timey flip phones. Once you answer a telemarketer a couple times, they'll aggravate you. See them little white bugs flying?
Yeah.
That's what they're hitting. They're eating. There's a name for them, and I forgot what it was. But this time of the year, and even in, yeah, you got him?
He hit my floater.
Was he right by the bank?
Carried the floater all the way up.
All right, let's catch a shell daddy right here.
This is another place that's where they bedded, right in here.
Look here. All I got to do is just throw out. My goodness. That's strip and drag, pal-pals. That's darn good and on it.
Man, I've never been caught before.
He may have not.
I don't know how to act.
Do you want to get him?
If you're having trouble with it,
I'll have it trouble.
I can give him in.
Well, you may have to. This is a good one right here.
Ooh, don't let him eat you. Oh, I felt
Did you get a bite?
Yeah, I couldn't see my floater, but I felt
Oh my goodness, this ain't your typical. Golly.
we've been looking for.
Oh,
It's a shellcracker.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Oh,
The color on it.
that may have been. Golly, you called that. That's a big shellcracker too. Come on up here. Look at there, what a belly on a fish, folks.
They're a little bit longer and they weigh a little heavier.
Yeah, they do. And that's a huge shellcracker right there.
He bug-eyed.
He's bug-eyed. He's so big. Yeah. I'm going to say, what do you think? This is my opinion. You ain't got to... I think the shellcracker outpulls a bluegill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, ain't no doubt about it, are there?
No. Them there weigh 1.25 pounds.
God, what a fish, folks. I wish y'all was here. I really do. Let's let him go. Me and Pawpaw Thacker's having some fun. Have you done got one? You ain't done it.
This is it's sow bellies catching little ones.
Looky here. Little ones, that's a big gill. It ain't in here, but it's a good one.
Sow belly.
They...
Gray. Uh-oh. I didn't have her tied too good.
That's the good eating size, though, right there.
Bit my jig out and broke my line.
Did he?
No, it come untied, is what it does.
Oh, you... Right there. Yeah. This corner's got, I mean, there's all kinds of them. Look here. Got another one right here. Now, this one's a good fish right here. Yeah, it's a good one. Golly. This could be another shellcracker right here, folks. Look at that. Look at there, what a bowl. My. He's sort of fighting like a big bluegill now. What do we got? Oh, my goodness. Another big one. Look at that one. That looks like a dinner plate. I want y'all to look. Now, that's a big old gill there. Golly. Woo-wee. That's a bull gill. All right, let's let him go. All right, folks, I've enjoyed fishing with Pawpaw Thacker out here. We didn't fish long, but we sure caught a lot of fish, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did.
Caught a lot of fish. And I want to give a big shout out to Stanley Fant for allowing us to use this boat right here. I like it so much till I'm going to go up to Bass Pro and probably buy one because, hey, that's perfect. Made to order for little lakes and ponds like this. All right, Pawpaw Thacker. Hey, woo. I'm going to be able to get some adrenaline out because I've been containing it. I didn't want us to sink us out there. I mean, that water's cold, folks. Hey, woo. I'm talking about that, Blaine. Woo, look at the birds in it. And remember, go fishing when you can because it's good for you. Good for you.